Man, oh man, what a day. First we had Dragon Ball Sparking Zero gameplay, and then we had the best chapter in Dragon Ball Super History drop, which is chapter 103, which is titled A Legacy Toward the Future. And this was the last chapter written by Akira Toriyama. Rest in peace. And the art was done, of course, by Toyotaru. I just want to take a second to say thank you so much, Akira Toriyama, for this amazing world of Dragon Ball and the other projects that you were involved with. Your imagination helped so many of us through our childhood. And I'm not going to make this a big, long, sappy thing, but I will say I hope that his family does have the space and they are allowed to grieve in peace right now. And then I also want to send up my support to Toyotaru. He's having to step into some big shoes. Not only that, but he's having to deal with the fact that his mentor just passed. So, and then also this big legacy of Dragon Ball is going to be in his hands, right at the mercy of his pen. And that is going to be that's some big shoes to fill. But I think Toyo can do it. I think he can handle it. So we're looking forward to that. And with that out of the way, we're going to hop straight in. Now, the whole reason why I began to do this video is because I was on Twitter discussing the chapter with everyone else and watching and looking at everyone else's takes. And people were really trying to discredit Gohan's strength and his accomplishments and feats in this chapter. I'm so surprised, but not really, because people always hate on Gohan. Whenever he makes any kind of advances, for some reason, people they want to keep him weak. But I think people forget Gohan is Goku's son. All the great things that Goku can do, Gohan can do those things as well. If he put his mind to them, he has more potential than Goku and Vegeta. He surpassed them like 3 times prior to this. So I don't see what the big issue is. People say he hasn't been training, even though that's false. He's been training since Resurrection F. But anyway, I digress. So what I'm going to do is we're going to go through this chapter. We're going to look at it. We're going to look at all the body language, the way that Toyo intentionally illustrated these pages, and it's going to tell us everything that we need to know. And we're going to look at it without any bias. So without further ado, the first page, we see Gohan and Goku going at it. Picking up where we left off from 102. Looks like Gohan lands a really big kick on Goku, even though he blocks it. But the block doesn't seem like it matters, because it sends Goku flying. Like, dude bursts through a boulder, through some trees, and ends up in the forest area of Beerus's planet. Now, luckily, it looks like Goku blocked it, and he kind of just brushes off the dust. But he's like, whew, not bad, Gohan. That's that intense latent potential you were always packing. But it's different. You've molded it into something through training. You've changed. I love that they had Goku say that, because to me it feels like they're signaling, hey, this is Gohan now. This is how we're going to ride him. And I hope that's the case. I hope they don't like fall back onto the whole, oh, I gave up fighting. I'm not training anymore. I'll leave that to Dad and Vegeta. I hope they're not leaning back on that anymore, man, because that never should have been Gohan's character. He should have always been ready to protect his loved ones and his friends. That's how he was originally written. That's the Gohan everyone fell in love with. But anyway, so we go forward. After Goku finishes giving Gohan his accolades, Goku's like, hey, you're pretty good now, but I'm no slouch. I've been training in my own right. And so then we visibly see Goku locking in with Ultra Instinct. You see the action lines, you see his facial expressions, the little sound effects. Now it's real. Now it's serious. And then all of a sudden, Goku disappears. And then appears behind Gohan with this big kick. And it looks like it surprises Gohan more than anything, because he probably didn't expect Goku to move that fast. And then Goku continues his assault with this really cool looking combo attack. And it's just sending Gohan flying everywhere. It looks like he ends up determining that he's going to do the same thing that Goku just did, but Goku just dodges it. So then Gohan looks like he gets a little bit annoyed with that, and then he starts this flurry of attacks. trying to see if anything will stick or land to Goku, but that boy Goku, he just be dodging and weaving, bobbing and weaving. Vegeta makes a remark that Goku's Ultra Instinct is shifting the battle in his favor, and that there's a margin being created just from sheer experience that Goku has over Gohan, but we'll see how far that experience takes Goku in a second. Gohan's like, alright then, so I'm getting a real taste of Ultra Instinct. And Goku tells him, once mastered, the body moves all on its own, which is why you can't land a hit on me. And Gohan says, it really is an impressive technique. No surprise there. Now this is the part that had me hype. Gohan then says, but you haven't witnessed the full extent of my beast mode just yet. And then we see him lock in, and Gohan starts to raise his power. You can see how intense the ki gets. Everybody on the planet is shocked. And then you see all the lightning and everything like that. It resembles how the energy buildup looked when he was getting ready to fire the special beam cannon. And Vegeta's like, can Gohan control such prodigious levels of ki? But apparently, mans can. Because the next panel, bro, look, Gohan becomes a blur. He's moving so fast. Thankfully, Goku is using Ultra Instinct, or that would have ended very bad for him. Because if you look at the impact of that hit, it didn't even hit Goku, but it sent like this shockwave across the floor. And once Gohan missed that one, he tried again, and he got a little bit closer to Goku. Even in Ultra Instinct, the impact of these hits is so much, like you can see the wind like pushing Goku back. He's trying to block it, but he's struggling to stay afloat. You'll notice that the more Gohan is attacking, the closer he is getting to Goku. Like this first panel, Goku is actually having to block the hit instead of just merely dodging it because it got so close. But then the next one, Gohan grazes Goku's clothes, and then the next part, Gohan grazes Goku's face. Beast is relentless. Goku can't do anything except for just stand there and block the hits. And you can see all of them connecting right there on him. And then all of a sudden, you see the little rings in Gohan's eyes, like right before he turns Berserk into Beast. And then, boom, hits Goku dead in the stomach. Now, it looks like Goku blocked the hit, but that does not matter. He's faster than Goku's reaction time in Ultra Instinct and hits him with a kick and sends him flying across Beerus's planet. And then to make matters worse, the kick was so much that it knocked Goku out of Ultra Instinct. Now, I've seen people try to downplay this on Twitter, talking about some, Goku, he was not calm. He just needs to become, more calm, then he can really take things seriously. But Goku, he was holding back. He wasn't trying. He was holding back. Like, bro, come on. Like, it's right here on the page. He was sent flying across Beerus's planet and was knocked out of Ultra Instinct. And that was completely due to Gohan's attack and his power. Vegeta was like, Ultra Instinct evasion couldn't keep up with that speed. That's never been done before. Nobody has done that. A lot of people will try to point back to Granola, but you gotta remember, with Granola, he caught Ultra Instinct Goku while he was distracted. Goku was talking to Vegeta. They were talking about how Granola had made one of those clones. But anyway, so how Gohan caught Goku was just flat out in the middle of a sparring match, like in hand-to-hand combat, which has not been done before. So yeah, Gohan's attack knocks Goku out of Ultra Instinct, and if you want proof, Goku gets up like, ow, how'd you pull that off? And he looks like he's really hurting. And then we get some really interesting information about Gohan's beast form. He says, I boosted my ki just up to the point where I might snap while still maintaining control. That's how I'd best describe it. Without snapping. Control. For now, that's the best way I've found to draw out my own power. I see. So you've put a lot of thought into this, which is pretty cool. That means the way that Gohan is using Beast, it almost sounds like he's using those bursts of power through Rage Boost. It sounds like he has control over that now in Beast, and that's outstanding. And Beerus even makes a remark. He asks, is Goku's son in Super Saiyan form? No, not quite. So there's that. That depletes everybody's theories of this being some form of Super Saiyan form, which I knew from the beginning it had nothing to do with Super Saiyan at all. And Whis says, no, not quite, nor is that a divine technique. I would call it a singular talent all his own, It seems like it's just going to be a Gohan exclusive thing, which I am absolutely fine with. We get back to Goku and Gohan. These next few panels, they really just feel like they serve to fill up the page, because the only thing that happened is Goku pushed Gohan back. And right before Beast was about to get his lick back, Goku is like, whoa, that's enough, I've seen plenty. But he tells Gohan, I've got a decent read on your strength now. And let me say, I'm impressed. You're about the only one who could master a move like that in no time flat, Gohan. Kudos, really. Honestly, I can rest easy knowing the Earth will be safe once I'm gone. So once Goku says that, like, what are they getting ready to do with Goku? Is him and Vegeta just going to stay off world or something like that? Because the way this is worded, in the title of the chapter itself, it feels like they're setting up Gohan to be the main character. But we'll see. We'll see. Alright, so this is the part that has become the most annoying out of the chapter already. And the chapter just dropped. But Vegeta's like, that's it? You needn't settle your duel? Goku is like, nah, I was never really wanting to beat Gohan or anything. I'm just happy knowing how strong he's gotten. It gives me that much more to look forward to. And the reason people quote retweet this panel is because they're using this as an argument to say that Goku wasn't using his full power. But those two things do not equate. Just because Goku wasn't trying to beat Gohan, that doesn't mean that he wasn't giving it everything that he had. That just means that that wasn't the goal in mind. That's just like Goku going up against Beerus. He knows that he can't beat Beerus, but that doesn't mean that he's not giving it everything that he's got. So, people maybe should stop quote retweeting with this panel. Just saying. But anyway, we move on. Then Goku says, he asks Gohan if he has a little bit left in his tank to fight. And Gohan's like, well, yeah, of course he does, because y'all didn't finish y'all's fight. He whooped you. And so Goku's like, Broly, I bet you're dying to fight Gohan. So those two get to scrapping. At first we see Ultimate Gohan versus Broly. It is really cool that Broly learned to control his Super Saiyan form thanks to Gohan's Beast form. He must have overheard Gohan's explanation to Goku about how he controls Beast, which is fantastic. And I think that this is Broly's full power Super Saiyan form, aka his green hair, but with his pupils. I'm really hoping that's the case, because if it is, then that makes his Super Saiyan form unique to him. Broly doesn't need to get some kind of divine key. Not everybody needs divine key to be strong, man. And that's obvious with people like Broly and Gohan and Frieza and Jiren. So they fight, and then Vegeta gets a little bit impatient. He's like, well, I want my turn to fight Gohan. Goten and Trunks said they're going to fight Broly. All right, brothers. They've been doing a little bit of training, and they said, let's go. We're ready to strap. So it's this big cloud of fighting. It's big fun, man. A lot of people tried to make issues with Vegeta going Super Saiyan Blue against Beast. It's not that big of a deal, y'all. It's just a big meme panel showing everybody fighting. And then they wrap it up. Then Goku says he's going to take everyone home. On his way back to Earth, Goku is telling Whis and Beerus, hey guys, don't worry, I'll be back. And Beerus was like, must you? Anyway, Goku locks on to Piccolo's power, and they kind of tease us with a Goku and Piccolo rematch. Goku realized that Piccolo's power had completely changed. He was like, I'm looking at a completely different Piccolo. Come on, let's fight. And Piccolo's like, I can't. Scheduled to go pick up Pan with Gohan right now. And then here's the part I've been seeing a lot of people trip about too. Goku's like, Pan? Now look, Goku hasn't been on Earth for a couple of years now, I think. It's been a while since he's seen Pan. So, I mean, it's natural, man. It's natural. He probably is shocked that Pan is even in school right now. He probably thinks she's still just a little baby. So, we go pick up Pan, and then at the end of the chapter, we have Piccolo waving to Miss Janet, which is so funny, man. But it's kind of like a wave off to us, like, we'll see y'all next time. It was touching. This chapter, it was so much fun. It was so intense. Like I said, for me, it's my favorite chapter. Oh, and I guess we got to rate it too. So since this is Dragon Ball, we're going to rate it with the Dragon Balls. There's 7 of them. So 7 being the highest that you can get. So I will give this chapter 7 Dragon Balls out of 7. Easily. Easily. The fight with Ultra Instinct and Beast, that's exactly what we wanted. And the outcome that we wanted. Beast came out on top. It is what it is. It ain't what it ain't. I hope y'all enjoyed my little rant for this. I was just having fun. If y'all enjoyed it, like, share, comment. Let me know what was your favorite part of this chapter. Let me know what y'all hope to see in the future from Dragon Ball, man. Because who knows where we're headed now. I know it's going to have something to do with Black Frieza. I have a few theories about that. I might make some videos about it too. But we'll see. We'll see. But yeah, like, share, comment, subscribe. And I will see y'all in the next video. Peace.